Now Saturn is a planet of karma. Saturn is something that defines practical aspects of life. Saturn is something that where you lead your life with example, where you do all the hard work, you do all the parishram, and through your actions you generate your own future through the karma phal. Capricorn, Aquarius, karma phal. Your actions, your respect, your efforts, and then the gains. And when such planet Saturn shifts a nakshatra, it's quite a big deal. Purva Bhadrapada is first of the two set of nakshatra called Bhadrapadas. Purva and then comes the Uttara. Purva means the previous one, the former one, and Uttara means the latter one. So it's like the build-up happens in Purva Bhadrapada, the conclusion happens in Uttara Bhadrapada. If you're watching a movie, it's like the story till the interval is Purva and the story after the interval till the end is Uttara. Bhadrapada means auspicious step, but if you see the nakshatra Purva Bhadrapada is ruled by a form of Rudra, ancient Rudra. And this form is called Aja Ekpad. Aja Ekpad. Aja means someone who is not born, and Ekpad means standing on one leg or has only 1 feet, one leg. And see, Bhadrapada, the name of the nakshatra, deity Ekpada. So see, pada means walking, moving. It shows transcendental motion. Somewhere you are being free and you are being shifting to another dimension. It's an interdimensional shift focusing outwards. It is exactly opposite of the Bharani nakshatra, where the journey or the interdimensional travel happens, but inwards. And when I say inward, it means from the other dimension to our dimension, 3D world, space, time fabric. And in Purva Bhadrapada, things will slide off and become something else. The shape, structure, feel, motion, everything changes. And when Saturn goes there, everything changes. So Saturn transit in Purva Bhadrapada Nakshatra happens to open a kind of a box which will show you surprises. Purva Bhadrapada is also a little bit eccentric in nature. So a lot of people will have this mad curiosity about science, technology, quantum world, outer space, aliens, something that is connected to ancient sciences, archaeology. Archaeological evidences will come. You will see submerged evidences, fossil evidences will now become very common once Saturn moves in Purva Bhadrapada. This might make you rediscover some ancient site that was yet undiscovered. Dating of different sites can change. Archaeology will become booming during this time. So somebody who is pursuing their career in this field will see great success when Saturn goes in this particular nakshatra. Also, it's a very practical, very humanitarian nakshatra, but this nakshatra, because it has that power, has also the other side. The flip side is Saturn can become death in this nakshatra, which means that it can use its power to destroy the enemies. After all, it's one of the symbol of nakshatra is sword and fire also. So it can destroy the enemies, but it is going to limit. See, somebody has to say, today you want to venture into the path of spirituality. First thing is that you have to destroy and kill your own ego. So a lot of destruction has to happen, clearance has to happen. And that is exactly what will happen, and many will not even understand. So if you are the one watching this video and you don't know what's happening, you're not familiar with these planets, or maybe you are overwhelmed by all the planetary movements, understand that one of the primary reason is that Saturn's movement in Purva Bhadrapada Nakshatra triggers major shift, a kind of an energy shift that you won't understand. Imagine Saturn in Purva Bhadrapada is similar to Saturn in 8th house to a certain extent. You can correlate. Obviously not exact, but correlate. If you are an upasak of Shri Vidya Sadhana, if you are an upasak of Bhairav Sadhana, if you are an upasak of different sort of Nath Parampara or some other tantric sect, you will see the rise of energy. And Purva Bhadrapada has this power to strike the Kundalini and make the Kundalini rise. I'm not saying that every experience is authentic one, but this one can really give authentic experiences and can create siddhas and yogis. Many people might also get some glimpse or experience of siddhas and yogis during this time. So someone who is taking the path on side of dharma will prevail on the positive side, and who is against the dharma, who is adharmi, and Saturn is going to take the sword and show the clearance happening in it. Because see, Saturn does not hate you even if you are an adharmi. Saturn wants you to come out of the path of adharma and go to the path of dharma. And Saturn is like a good teacher who just relentlessly, he's just constantly trying to upgrade your life. We are stupid enough not to understand the true motive of the grahas.